Just finishing up the last step to your try it. Subtract the 3, and b equals 2. So then my equation for the parallel line is y equals 3x plus 2. Yay. Okay. All right, now we're going to do perpendicular lines on the next page. All right, so the deal for perpendicular lines is just the same as it is for parallel lines. We're going to solve the same way. The only difference is that if we recall from yesterday's videos, that the slope of perpendicular lines are opposite reciprocals. Okay, they're not the same anymore. They're opposite reciprocals. So first thing I'm going to do is the same first thing that I did on the last one. I take y equals mx plus b and y equals negative 2x plus 2 to find the slope. Okay, so the slope is negative 2. Okay, so then I need to find the slope of the perpendicular line. Perpendicular slope. Okay, I'm going to remember that opposite means that if I have a negative, that my new number is going to be positive. And reciprocal means that I flip it over a fraction bar. And since 2 is not a fraction, I need to make it look like a fraction. So it's 2 over 1, which makes the new fraction for the perpendicular slope positive 1/2. So this is the slope that I'm going to use. So I get y equals 1/2 x plus unknown. Okay. And then I do exactly the same as I did before. I'm going to use this coordinate, 2, 3, where 2 is x and 3 is y. And I'm going to plug it in and solve. So I get 3 equals 1/2 times 2 plus b. Okay, I took it straight from this equation up here, the red equation. All right, and then I'm going to start simplifying. 1/2 times 2, or 1/2 of 2, is 1. Okay, and then I solve for b. So I subtract 1, 2 equals b. So then in this equation, I write a 2. So the perpendicular line is y equals 1/2 x plus 2. And that line will go through the point, and it'll be perpendicular to the original line. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example. Okay, so here's your equation. Y equals 2x plus 3. We're looking for perpendicular that goes through 4, 9. So pause this video for a minute and try that out. Okay, hopefully you paused it. We're going to do the same thing as normal. So I'm going to do y equals mx plus b. I'm going to notice that this equation is not in that form. So I need to make it become that form. So I do y equals 2x plus 3. And I'm going to distribute that 2 to both of these terms. So I get y equals 2x plus 6. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite it. Y equals 2x plus 6. So my slope is 2, which means the perpendicular slope is going to be the opposite reciprocal. So the opposite of positive is negative, and the reciprocal of 2 is 1/2. So it's going to be negative 1/2. Sorry, I gave you a similar slope from the last time. Okay, so now I've got y equals negative 1/2 plus an unknown number. So I'm going to plug in my coordinates x and y. So I get 9 equals negative 1/2. Oh, I forgot the x on this equation. I apologize. This should be x plus unknown times x, which is 4, plus b. And then I'm going to solve. Negative 1/2 times 4 is going to be negative 2. Okay, and then I add the 2, So b equals 11. So then I plug it in right here. So the perpendicular line is going to be y equals negative 1/2 x plus 11. Nice job. All right.